Now to the other major headline tonight, the coronavirus pandemic. At least 12 states reporting a record number of new cases. Among them, Florida, with the highest one-day total of any state since this outbreak began. And tonight, the death toll has reached another grim milestone, more than 135,000 lives lost. Florida reporting more than 15,000 new cases, and 11% of all people who were tested there turned out to be positive. While in Arizona, there are serious bottlenecks in testing. You see it here, long waits to be tested and long waits for the results. The nation's testing czar weighing in what he has to say. Here's ABC's Will Carr.
Tonight, in the heat of summer, at least a dozen states are now shattering records for new coronavirus cases. Infections in Florida are skyrocketing. 15,000 new cases reported today, a single-day record in the United States. Miami-Dade's mayor warning it won't be long before hospitals hit capacity.
We definitely had a sharp increase in the number of people going to the hospital, the number of people are in ICU, and the number of people on our ventilators.
Cases are rising in Michigan. Health officials warning that this July 4th lake party, where hundreds of people partied shoulder to shoulder, has led to several positive tests. Westfield, New Jersey is tracking a cluster of cases linked to young people attending parties and an uptick in upstate New York linked to air travel to Georgia. Nearly 600 military medical teams have deployed to hard-hit Texas, soldiers in scrubs working with patients, the same teams that helped ease the burden on overwhelmed hospitals in the Northeast, now on the new front lines. And in Houston, the mayor's now proposing a 2-week shutdown.
We have to acknowledge the fact that the numbers are continuing to rise. We have to recognize the fact that not everybody is going to put on this mask. Okay, let's just be real.
In Arizona, ICUs are at nearly 90% capacity.
All COVID, all the time.
Arizona is one of 7 states that set daily death toll records over the past week.
Once you're kind of driving home and thinking about it, you're just like, wow, that was a lot of death and dying that we saw.
And we've seen the stunning images of testing lines stretching for miles. Thousands waiting weeks for results in Arizona, some labs facing a 30-day backlog. 13 states are reporting testing problems. Facing criticism, the nation's testing czar says the country is testing enough to find the outbreaks.
We think we have enough tests today to identify where the hot spots are.
But here in California, refrigerated containers have turned into makeshift morgues. Across the United States, more than 1,200 people died this weekend alone. And while the daily death toll has been on the rise, it's still lower than the numbers from April. For the first time, President Trump wore a mask with the presidential seal in public on Saturday. Today, the Surgeon General wearing one too during an interview as he faced hard questions about earlier guidance telling people not to wear masks.
Once upon a time, we prescribed cigarettes for asthmatics and leeches and cocaine and heroin for people as medical treatments. When we learn better, we do better.
This New York pastor and COVID survivor speaking out after losing 50 pounds and spending 54 days on a ventilator and 6 weeks in a coma.
I know still people do not want to wear masks and don't want to keep social distancing. It is very important. Take this thing seriously.
All right, we heard it right.